This is the Lakenheath Intermediate ASL Lesson 4 video. All of these signs are transportation or travel signs. So the first one is train. Train is you take your two fingers on both hands, you put your non-dominant hand down, your right dominant hand on top of it, palms down, and you go back and forth. These are like the trains going on the train tracks, I guess. So there's train. The next one is motorcycle. Motorcycle is easy. It's just like you just put your hands on the handlebars. You take your dominant hand and you twist it like you're revving the engine. Okay? Okay, so this is motorcycle. The next one is car, and car is like you are holding the steering wheel. So car is you're holding the steering wheel and you go like this. Okay, so this is car. Now drive is you're holding the steering wheel and you move it forward, okay? So this is car and this is drive, all right? So you could say, I will drive my car, okay? The next one is plane or fly. This is where you take, this is like kind of like slang type slang casual I love you sign. So you take this and you put it up here in the air, in the sky above your head, and you go like this. You move it like this, okay? This is plane or fly. It doesn't matter, all right? The next one is travel or trip. This is, you just pretend like this is you. These are your legs, okay? I guess that's how I remember it. And you crooked them like this, okay? And you start on your left and you move it to your right. Or it actually all depends on where you're traveling to as to how, you know, if you're going from north to south to east to west or whatever, you just travel, you just move it. Normally though, if you're talking like I went on a trip or I traveled to Rome or I don't know, the next town, Barry, St. Edmunds, whatever, you just move it like this, okay? Travel. So travel or trip, either one. The next one is vacation. So you take your 5 hands, you put your thumbs on your shoulders, okay? Vacation, okay? Vacation. So I went, you would do go, finish, right? Vacation, okay? The next one is hard or difficult. That's where you take your 2 fingers, you crook them like this, like we did before for travel, okay? And you put them against each other like this, okay? And you alternate them, okay? This is hard. That was so hard. Sometimes I have also seen like this, okay? Crooked fingers, 2 fingers, both on top of each other. I've seen this, I've seen that for hard, and I've seen this for hard or difficult. Okay, the next one is easy. Easy is take your non-dominant hand, you kind of cup it like this, okay? You put it up towards you. You take your other hand and you do the same hand shape and you flip it twice. Easy, easy. So you have hard, difficult, or problems. This is also time for problems, and easy, easy. Okay, the next one is think. Think is you just put your finger at your forehead, okay? Think. Now, if you're really thinking about something for a long time, you go like this. Think. I'm thinking about what I need to do, or I'm thinking about a problem. But if you want to say, I think I'm going to go to the store, you would say, I think, all right? The next one is don't. So like, don't worry, be happy, or something like that, okay? Don't is you take your hands in front of you, palms out, and you just go like this. Don't, okay? Don't go to the movie. Don't. And make sure you show it with your face. Excuse me. The next one is tell. And tell, there's a lot of signs up here that do this. Okay, so tell is your index finger is at your chin and you just move it forward. Now this is directional. Okay, so if you wanted to say, tell me, you would go forward from your chin and then to you, right? Tell me how much money that cost. Tell me. If you want to say tell her, you would say tell her, or point to the person. Okay, if they're not there, you just point to the area where you have designated that person. Okay, tell. So it's all directional. Okay, the next one is keys. Keys are, you take your non-dominant hand, you face it to the side, and then you take your right hand. You remember how we made that hand shape for apple? Okay, it's like this. Okay, these are your keys, or like, and it's like you're starting, kind of like starting the car. These are the keys, or going into the ignition. Same thing, okay? Keys, and you have to twist it just a little bit, all right? Keys. The next one is lose. Lose is you take your hands, you do this flat hand shape, smashed O, and you take them and you put them together and you open them up and drop them down. Lose. Like you, kind of like you dropped something. Okay? Lose. The next one is find. Find is you take your thumb and your index finger on your dominant hand and you pull it up like you're picking up something off of the floor. Find. So if you could say you lost, or I lost, right? You would do lose finish because it was past tense. My keys, I found them, or I found my keys, right? Okay, next one is about. About is you take that smashed O, okay, on your non-dominant hand, and you leave it palm towards you, kinda, and you take your index finger on your dominant hand and you go around in a circle. About. Now remember, when is with your finger. When. All right. About is with your smashed O hand. About. All right. So I threw in 100 and 1,000 in here because we just learned that last week. And so I wanted to make sure that it's on video so you guys know. So 100 is you would do 1 and then back to a C. This is like the Roman numeral C for 100. But most of the time, the deaf people would do the number and then they just bring it back to like a crook, like an X, okay? So this will be 100, 200. See how it's done from the side? 200, 300, 400, okay? All the way up to 900. Okay, then the next one is 1,000, and this can be any number of the thousand. So if it was 3,000, you would do 3,000. 1,000 is you take your hand is flat, your non-dominant hand. Your dominant hand is like, kind of makes the L shape, okay, and you hit it. Well, it's kind of like this, okay, 1,000. Okay, so if you want to say 9,000, you would say 9,000, okay. You could say 78,000, okay? So you can go all the way up now to 999,000, okay? The next one is England. I thought we should know this since we live here, so you can talk about where you live, okay? England is your non-dominant hand, palm down. Your dominant hand grabs the outside of it, okay? England. And it's just kind of at your waist, a little bit above your waist, actually. England. All right, the next one is that. That, there are a couple different ways that you can do this. That is with your non-dominant hand face up. Your dominant hand makes a Y and it goes on top of it. That. Now I've also seen this many times is that they don't put the non-dominant hand out there. They just go that. Okay, so it can be that or that. Then there's also this. This is you take your non-dominant hand flat, you take your index finger on your dominant hand, and you put it in the center of your palm. This. Okay, so just like we had that, we have this. All right? The next one is ready. Ready is you take our hands like this, and there are two different ways you can do this also. You can cross them and bring them out. Ready, are you ready to go? Okay, oh, whoops, sorry, that was yes, no question. So I say, are you ready to go? So you have your eyebrows up, right? Or the second way you can do ready is you can just shake it like this. Ready. Are you ready to start the test? Ready. Next one is be careful. These are K hands. I don't really know why this sign is this way, but it's K hands. Your right on top of your left, dominant on top of non-dominant, and you circle. Be careful, be careful. It's cold outside. Or be careful when you cross the street, okay? Careful. The next one is fun. Fun is you take your two fingers, put them together, put them at your nose, and bring them down to your two fingers that are palms down on your non-dominant hand. So fun, fun. That was so fun. Okay? Fun. Very good. All right, see you in class.